Welcome to Mikey's Adventures today. Today we're doing another podcast of the ride home, and this is the video version of it. So if you want to hear the podcast version, go to Apple or Spotify and look for the ride home. It should be there. And right now I'm just waiting for Jason to send me the invitation to the podcast so we could get him online. And is he there?
I'm here. I should say you're on time. I was in my brain. I was about to yell at you for being late, but you're exactly on time.
Yeah, because you said 4:50.
I'm early.
You're way early.
I mean, God forbid you're early too, but I had a whole thing in my brain. I was just in a very angry place, and then I looked at the clock and I was like, oh shit, I'm wrong here.
Yeah, you are wrong.
Yeah, that happened. I was wrong for once. That's crazy, but it's happened, and now it's on recording, so people will know it happened forever.
So how you feeling from COVID?
I don't know. I'll tell you this. So, the days that I had COVID the worst, I do not want to go through that ever again. It was extremely uncomfortable. There were multiple days where I didn't know, and I don't mean this like it is a joke, but it wasn't like fun. It was like I didn't know what temperatures were. I didn't know what time was. Like I couldn't grasp anything in my brain. It was like it was made of hot liquid, and I'd have to go and take a shower, like a cold shower, just to lower my body temperature, because my temp would go up to like 104.
That's crazy.
And then, on like the last day, and I think Sasha was just holding out on me. I think she got it like the next day.
Yeah.
She got it right away, and she got it so much worse than I did.
Really?
She got the like fluid in the lungs and the can't breathe.
Wow.
And the fever. She got that worse than I did. I got the muscle aches and I got the fevers, but she just, she's really taken down by it with the breathing and everything. I still have like congestion. You might hear it in my voice a little bit. Man, it was no fucking joke. Like the fevers alone were like enough. You know what I mean? Like just the fever alone, I was like, oh, I want to die. I want to die. And it was like, oh, what can we do about this? You take Tylenol, because that's it. That's all the treatment that there is for this.
No. What about NyQuil?
I said all that. I will follow it up with this. Everything I've ever said about people understanding the risks of coronavirus and it being out there and it being a thing, I still believe those exact things, even though I've now had it.
You still stand by what you said before, even if you had it.
Stand by every bit of it, saying that COVID's not real, number one, but all the way from COVID's not real, all the way up to, oh my god, stupid fucking microphone. I hate having to do it to this. Anyway, sorry. Can you hear me still?
I could hear you.
Okay, fine. So, everything I've said about understanding the risks of COVID and the masks don't do anything and neither do the shots, all of that was proven true. You are the loosest I'm around, like, with masks. Everywhere else I go, I'm masked up to the tips. I'm N95, I'm fucking masked, man. Were you laughing because I said mask to the tips?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a weird thing. I don't know. It just came out of me. Anyway, I still believe that if you get this thing, it could kill somebody. It really could. Like, if Sasha or I had real legit health problems, if I had crazy diabetes and I had cancer and I was fucking 80, I for sure would have died. But guess what? That's just a part of living in our fucking world. It's just a new threat of our world. You know what it
I thought she was 60.
Whatever. No, see, when you can't even get your homeless stories right because there's too many of the homeless murder stories, that's too many homeless murder stories. That one is a nurse who dumps these fucking trash on the street. She gets stabbed by one. She's just trying to do her job. She just wants to be a nurse. She's had to go through everything. You remember when you were bagging your pots and pans for the nurses? Bag them again, because homeless people are killing them out on the streets of LA because the homeless are destroying everything. And I'll tell you this right now, who has been against the homeless?
You.
You're damn right. You fucking bastard.
They stole your wipers.
They stole my wipers. They kicked my door. They're destroying my neighborhood. Every person says, oh, you want to be not in my backyard. Yeah, that's right. I don't want it in my backyard. You know why? Because I don't have a backyard myself because I live in fucking Los Angeles. I don't want my backyard to be taken up by a tent and some dude taking a shit on the street.
But some people have no choice. They are
Well, guess
struggling.
what? Move to the fucking desert, live off the land. If you don't make it, sorry. I don't know if people can tell. I'm still angry. The anger that I had, I think, into the lateness thing, I just put that into homeless people and everything else.
Well,
I'll take a step back.
well, for the YouTube people out there, we did a small episode on Sunday, and he was pissed. For
I still am. You know what it is? I got too much shit to do at work.
that's
Anyway.
funny.
I'm sorry, why don't you say that? I really railed the conversation for the last 7 minutes, so.
Yeah, you make it all about you and your COVID.
Yeah, you asked me though, so that technically is your fault. But I will say that COVID is legit bad, and if you're sick or you have things, or you're old, or you got things that are wrong with you, don't go outside ever again. Until they have some kind of treatment for this, you don't go outside. That's it.
You stay in your house.
Sorry. Just stay in your house. If
What-
you're old and you got things that are going to kill you, stay in the house forever anyway.
Yeah, but what if you want to go to the movies or something? There's a new movie coming out.
You can watch it at home when it's streamed on demand.
Scream 5, #1 movie this week. People want to go see it.
Can't go see it. Did you see Saturday Night Live this week?
I did not see Saturday Night Live this week.
So, not that funny, and it was hosted by somebody who was in a movie that no one saw. So, it was hosted by the woman from West Side Story. I don't know what character she plays. I'm guessing Maria, but that might be racist to say.
I think it was Maria, if I know who you're talking about.
Okay, I hope so, or else, like I said, it was a racist thing to say.
I haven't seen the episode, or I haven't seen who it is, so I'm just assuming it is.
No, yeah, that's my guess. So, she was on the show, and whatever. She did fine. Her sketches are fun enough, but the funniest sketch was at the beginning of the episode, like the cold open. It was their, new cast member doing Joe Biden, and he does a really good job, actually.
Yeah.
And he's talking about COVID cases going up, and he said, the way to stop Omicron and COVID, you gotta stop seeing Spider-Man.
Oh my God.
He was just saying, everybody's seeing Spider-Man. He can't get tickets to Spider-Man, but everybody's seeing Spider-Man, and that's why COVID's going crazy.
And
So he has a whole press conference, and I'm sure he'd find many of the jokes funny, but somebody eventually says, are you saying that we may live in a Spider-Man-style metaverse? And Joe Biden goes, yes, finally, you got it. He's like, what makes sense? Look at the news every day. We got a vaccine, and the pandemic got worse. Like, nothing makes sense anymore. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then Pete Davidson, as Joe Biden, about, he was like, people were like, are we better off in this Earth versus the other reality? And they were like, no, only one person is better off on this reality than the other, and his name is Pete Davidson. He thinks this reality is more fun. So, very funny. Good to see Pete Davidson.
Pete Davidson.
That he is dating Kim Kardashian.
Pete Davidson, the person who's going to host probably the Oscars.
I hope so. He'd be funny. You know why? Because look at when he hosted the fight with Jake Paul.
I did not see that.
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh, man. Pete Davidson, like, went up to Jake Paul when he had his, like, first big boxing match.
Yeah.
And they had all this press around it. And at the time, a girl, like, the day before the fight accused him, like, an ex accused him of being, like, sexually aggressive or assaulting her or whatever.
Yeah.
And Pete Davidson was at the fight, and they were like, don't say anything about this. And Pete Davidson goes to interview Jake Paul, and he's like, so you're going to fight, huh? And he's like, yeah. And then he goes, should you rape that girl or what?
Wow.
Like, he didn't give a fuck. Like, it was great. And, like, I would just think that they would tell him, like, you can't say these things, and he would just go out there and be like, I give a shit. You know, like, I don't understand that. Pete Davidson is the ultimate rock star celebrity.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he gives a shit if he's famous tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, if he was never famous again, I feel like he's like, I got enough money, I got enough friends.
Well, now he has enough money if he's dating Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, but, like, I don't even think it's about that. Like, I really don't think he's, like, trying to get money to impress her, because that's not going to happen. You know what I mean? She's got billions to his millions. There's no comparison in a billion to a million money. Like, seriously. People may want to watch the video. I think it's interesting anyway. But straight up, there's a video. I don't know who did it, but I'm sure you just Google billion in rice. If you watch that video, it's, like, insane. Like, if you took 1 grain of rice, right?
Yeah.
And you said that's $1 million, you would need, like, an incredible sack of rice to get to $1 billion.
Really?
Yeah, like, it's a crazy visual in comparison. So it's like a mountain of rice. Now, I don't know if it's a whole bowl or whatever, but it's a very impressive version between $1 million and $1 billion. And so if you're thinking he's going to ever make enough money for that, who says that he has to or needs to or wants to, whatever. Anyway, I think Pete Davidson would be cool if he wasn't famous tomorrow and didn't do anything ever again.
And he'll be rich.
He's also, yeah, and I also think he's cool enough to understand that he's going to take full advantage of it until it goes away.
Pete Davidson.
I support him. What's your thoughts on Pete Davidson?
No, I haven't seen him as much as you. I've seen him in a few movies, but in the SNL, but that's about it. I don't really follow his social media or nothing like that.
I see it on social media, but you know the story. You know that he was supposedly going out with Kim Kardashian before I just told you.
Yeah, someone told me about that one.
Part of the news.
But I thought he was going out with Ariana Grande. I thought he was going to get married to Ariana Grande.
I think they broke up or something. I don't know. See, that shit I don't go for, but I like he did a comedy special after that. And I don't know if you remember, they broke up and she said something about him having like big dick energy. That was like a big thing in the news, was that he had like a big penis. and he did a comedy special and he joked about it, and he did really funny stuff and people should watch it. I think it's on Netflix. But he basically is like, I think she's kind of fucked up for doing that, because now everyone's going to expect me to have a big dick.
Yeah. Big,
So, like,
big dick, Pete Davidson.
He's like, even if it's good, it's just going to be okay. It's never going to be impressive ever again.
Big dick, Pete Davidson. Good for him.
Well, yeah, good for him, man. Like, good for him. Like, I don't know what Kim Kardashian sees in him or how it all works, but, like, who gives
Hey, that's a good transition, by the way. Talking about weird, Roku just announced they're making a Weird Al Yankovic movie.
Oh yeah, and they're hiring fucking Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
That doesn't seem right.
Why not? You feel bad for? Do you feel bad for Weird Al Yankovic now?
No, I don't feel bad for Weird Al. I do think there was a time. So, do you remember on Funny or Die that they did a Weird Al biopic trailer?
Is that the one we saw at the concert?
I think so, yeah.
Remember we saw one that was like, that's like a cool movie in a way.
Yeah, and it was like Patton Oswalt played Dr. Demento and whatever. Listen, I think it'll be cool. I think they could have gotten a better actor for it.
Yeah.
But Harry Potter's fine too. I don't know what Harry Potter, is he gonna sing or something? Like, maybe he has sung in Broadway, I think, so.
Well, I think they'll stick to the 80s stuff.
Know.
I don't think they're gonna go to the now. I think they'll just be the 80s stuff.
I would think that you'd have to get him through Coolio.
At least through that, yeah.
You gotta get him at least through Coolio.
Because he did have a problem with Coolio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
His last big beef with Coolio, I guess. And Eminem that one time.
I don't think they'll get that far.
No, I don't think so either.
I think Coolio will be like the end of it. And then they're going to put at the end, he sold over 40 billion records.
Yeah.
But we have seen him in concert
That's true.
twice, right?
I think so. At LA County Fair and the OC Fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
One was, we went to the OC Fair one year, and it was a Weird Al concert. And then we went to the other one, and they had like a Weird Al tent or something. Like it was a Weird Al exhibit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they show in the movie the Naked Gun cameo he did.
I've always been a fan of Weird Al. I mean, it's not just food songs.
They have to do that spot though. Stupid! You're so stupid. They at least have to bring that in there somehow.
I just want to see a movie about behind UHF.
Yeah, UHF.
I just want to see a behind-the-scenes making of UHF featuring Daniel Radcliffe as Weird Al.
And you know what the sad part about all this? It's gonna be a frickin' Ruco.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna last. I mean, Roku is doing some real odd investing, but mark my words, when they announce that they're gonna do a Three Ninjas television show, that's gonna be the problem. You remember Three Ninjas?
Is that the one with Chris Farley?
Yeah, he was in one of them, but no.
No.
That's Beverly Hills Ninja.
Beverly Hills Ninja.
No, the Three Ninjas were the one with Hulk Hogan.
Was it?
Yeah, the three kids, and they knew karate, and Hulk Hogan was in the thing. I think he was like in the second one or something.
Huh. I gotta check that out. See, I need like a tablet here, so when this comes up, I can just like, oh, let me go check that out, and I just punch it in. I don't even have that yet.
I have to order food, but I don't know that I can do it while we're talking.
You can't, because let me see. If I click on this, are you still there?
Yes.
I think you could do it while you're talking, because I'm over here. I'm punching in Three Ninjas right now.
I have to like order it.
And the YouTube people are like, what the hell is this guy looking at downstairs?
Yeah, they're like, wait a second, Three Ninjas?
Three Ninjas, yeah.
Yeah, I remember him now, right?
Yeah, I remember this movie. Victor Wong, Michael Trenner, Max Elliott Slade. I don't know none of those actors. And Chad Power. That's a badass name.
Yeah. So those, I not that exact cast. But anyway, there's one of the kids who was in that. And
Three ninjas.
The other day, he posted a link.
Yeah.
That was like, oh, do you think people want to make this movie or whatever, or make this TV show since Cobra Kai is doing so well?
Yeah, Cobra Kai is freaking one of the best shows ever right now.
Oh man.
I
don't believe you.
Yeah. Cobra Kai ended in such a badass way. I can't wait for season 5.
Speaking of shows that ended awesomely, Yellow Jackets.
I have not seen that yet.
So good, man. So good.
I got it. One of the girls who's in that show is in the Boba Fett.
That I don't care about.
What do you mean?
Because I don't care about.
Okay, I praise Boba Fett a lot, but god damn it, that last episode, man, what were they doing? Fucking Vespas and fucking Power Ranger style motorcycles, and one of those girls in Yellow Jackets was riding the yellow motorcycle, I think. It was fucking horrible this week. It was just... I defended a lot. I couldn't defend it this week. It was bad. It was bad.
I'll tell you this. You know what is the best show on television right now?
What is it?
I think you know.
The Goldbergs.
No, it stars an Invisible Man.
Which one?
It stars a man who you can't see.
Oh crap! We haven't even talked about that one. Don't even spoil it. Don't spoil nothing.
How good is that show?
Don't spoil nothing. We can only talk about the first episode. I have not seen episodes 2 and 3 yet. I'm about to go see it right now.
Okay, what have you thought about episode 1?
Crazy. They went into a sex scene right away. They went nudity right away.
Something you don't even know yet, man.
Huh?
You're so far from crazy you don't even understand.
It gets even worse?
Worse? Better, you mean?
Well, worse, like crazy worse. Which is good for me, because I like crazy worse. I like when they exploded that girl, sonic boom, boom. And the whole thing went whoosh. That was insane. It was like The Boys.
Yeah.
It's like if you're watching The Boys.
Correct. Well, it only gets better from there.
Yeah, I'm going to go watch those next 2 episodes. Because then Thursday is the next... I don't know if they're going to drop 3 or they're going to just do 1. But...
I think it's just 1 now. So they started with the 3, and now it'll be that one, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to...
So they did the 3 and then 1 episode.
As soon as we're done here, I'm going to go watch those other 2 episodes.
Jeez, well, it's very good. I support it.
And then he has a racist father.
Oh, yeah.
The T-1000.
It's great. And everything is amazing on that show.
The
I won't even go any further because all the things you've seen are not enough.
Eagly? He gets better?
Oh, Eagly is the best. You guys say he hugged him.
He hugged him.
He hugged him.
And then they said that line. Are we gonna have to do another video like before? They mentioned the sugar tits from.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
We're gonna.
Listen, I'm going to stop the recording for a minute. I'll text you in a minute. I have to call that stupid fucking restaurant.
You're gonna stop the recording.
Yeah, because I got to do it, then I got to drive over there and all this horse shit. Like, just give me a minute. I'll text you in 1 minute.
As Jason leaves, yes, Peacemaker. I only seen 1 episode, which just sucks. I only seen 1 episode. That was weird. It didn't hang up. I only seen 1 episode, but damn, that thing was good. And John Cena was hilarious, even though you can't see him. Yeah, that's a joke. Wrestling fans know about that joke. But the actors were great. The girl who I don't know who is she. Let me go to my real quick, and then I don't want to misspell her name. Let me see here. Think it is Jennifer Holland, who plays Agent Amelia. She kicked ass in that bar. And then John Cena went with this girl and had sex, and then he got his ass kicked by that girl, and it was just... I don't want to spoil it for those who haven't seen it. Go watch Peacemakers. There's 3 episodes out right now. I'm going to go watch the next 2. And I think we're going to have Jason on the line now. You there?
Yes.
Okay.
The restaurant says they're open online. You could order delivery from them, but they are not actually open.
Wow.
So I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But I got another. There's more in the works, so I don't know where I'm heading yet. But that just means we got extra time with each other today.
That sounded weird.
Yeah, you're not supposed to say that.
Anyway, why don't you just get it delivered to your house?
Huh?
Why don't you just get it delivered to your house?
Why am I gonna pay some dumb shit upwards of $15 in fees and tips?
So you don't have to go out.
I do. I'm already out.
Now you're spreading your COVID all over everywhere.
I don't have the COVID right now. I got the 5 days since I had it.
Have you got tested again?
Yes.
And you're done.
Yeah.
Good for you. You passed the graduation test.
I did it. I'm safe to be around.
We could put what is the name of that damn song? Pomps and Circumstance. So you could go down the aisle,
Macho Man. Rest in peace.
just like the Alpha Academy did yesterday.
Oh yeah.
And they
Did you enjoy the Nickelodeon NFL stupidity?
no, because I did not watch it on that channel. I watched it like a real
good.
sports.
Oh, okay.
I saw that they were doing it. I'm like, that's stupid. But the Niners kicked ass.
Last year.
They did it last year, and I watched it, and I still,
They won.
huh?
You mean they won? Kicked ass.
They kicked the Cowboys' ass in the beginning, first half, all the way up to the third quarter until Garoppolo starts choking again, and he does the same shit to all the Niner fans, where you have to be in suspense the whole freaking fourth quarter because you don't know if you're gonna win or not. But then they prevail sometimes. And we got a hard day with Green Bay on Saturday.
Well, I mean, you're definitely losing that one.
Well, we almost had them this year. We almost beat them they beat us by 3 because of a freaking field goal. That's all. We almost had them. But so there's still hope. But have you seen how they've been clowning these Cowboys?
Oh, I've seen all sorts of things. I saw some Cowboys fan who was definitely living in Pacoima after the loss. He punched the TV, ripped it off the wall, and then shot it a few times.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What about the people in the stands? That girl that was crying.
Everybody who has ever cried in public at a stand and in the stands for a team, they got real problems. You don't make fun of them because they just need therapy. They don't need mocking. They need your therapy.
Oh, that girl got mocked.
Oh, sure she did. She got mocked. Fucking.
You know, you haven't seen her, huh?
I don't think I have. No.
Oh man, I gotta send you the picture. I don't think I have it on this phone.
Alright, I'll see that. How was the break where you talked about things to your YouTube audience?
I was just letting them know about Peacemaker, how freaking great of a show it is. Over here looking down on my phone because I'm sending you that picture right now. But I was just letting them know how freaking awesome Peacemaker is and to go watch it. Because I'm going to go watch that damn second episode. And third episode. I'm going to skip NXT to watch those 2 episodes.
Oh man, I can't believe you're taking such a loss. I don't even know what to call it because it's so dumb. Sorry, you can't see Braun Breaker and whoever Misty LeBro or whatever that new fucking person's name is gonna be. So, yeah, I can't. They've destroyed that product, man.
It's not the same no more.
It's not the same no more.
I sent you the picture, by the way.
Poor Ciampa knows he's on the cutting block. They were like, "You're gonna be in front of Vince soon," and he was like, "I'm dyeing this beard."
I sent you the picture. I don't know if you got it.
I did. Don't make fun of her.
Why not?
She's just sad. Because she's already got enough problems, man. Like, she's out in public crying over a football team loss. You know what I mean? Like, things aren't going her way.
You know why I laugh? Because she's a Cowboy fan.
I mean, I'm okay with it being a cow. I think it's fine that she's crying, and I'm glad that their team lost, but I'm not, like, reveling in her public.
90% of the world is glad the Cowboys are out. And they thanked us for it. And what do we get in return? A kick-ass from Green Bay. God damn it. We're winning this Saturday.
Maybe if you played better throughout the season, this wouldn't happen.
We played better. That's why we're in the playoffs.
I mean, you played better than other teams. We didn't play better than everybody.
Oh, there's only one team that kicked our ass this year. Well, 2, technically. Seattle and Arizona. Everything else was close. As long as we keep it close, we have a chance.
Just as long as it's not Seattle.
Or Cowboys or Raiders. Woo!
Or the Niners. Or the Chargers. Or the Rams.
Oh, the Rams. They kicked ass yesterday.
Yeah, they did.
You know what was...
It'd be crazy if they make it to the Super Bowl at LA.
That'll be the second team that does that.
Yeah.
But you know what was the highlight of all that?
What?
The halftime show because the Moon Knight trailer came out.
The Moon what?
Moon Knight.
What the fuck is that?
The new Marvel show, Moon Knight.
I don't know what that is. That's not a thing.
Oh.
What's Moon Knight?
So the Moon Knight trailer dropped yesterday and it was awesome. It was like seeing a freaking Batman show, but for Marvel. It was great. You guys should check out the trailers over on YouTube or on Marvel.com or something. But yeah, Jason's back on. Check out that Moon Knight trailer. He's gonna talk a lot of crap about Moon Knight right now. But yeah, I thought it was an awesome trailer. I liked it. I don't know. I'm only talking because I don't know that much about the character. But I will find out more about that character, I promise. And I can't wait for that show dropping on March 30th on Disney+. I need some water. Alright. Let's get back to Jason. Let's see what he's going to say. And my thing is stuck. Nothing is working. I had to reset it. Let's see. And I think Jason's clocking back in. As you saw some cuts, it's because I had a cut. It was way too long to be waiting for him right now. But yeah, I was talking about Moon Knight and yeah, go see that trailer. I'm telling you, you'll like it. It's like a darker Marvel show for the first time since WandaVision. And here we go. And is Jason there? You there? Hello? I cannot hear you at all for some reason. It says we're connected, but I cannot hear you. Technology. I think he is hanged up. Technology. You gotta love it. Anyway, what was I talking about? Moon Knight. Moon Knight again. I'm getting it in your brain while this is happening. What is going on? Jesus Christ today. Are you there?
Yeah,
There you go.
I was here the whole time.
I couldn't hear you.
The recording will show I was here the whole time. Anyway, a lot of technical difficulties.
Yes. A lot of technical difficulties thanks to Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, you
I-
son of a bitch.
I sent you the picture already of Moon Knight.
Yeah, I saw it. It's stupid.
What do you mean it's
That's the
stupid?
real word I
Oh,
want.
come on. Oscar Isaac's is Moon Knight.
Who cares? It's dumb.
It's a great show that I don't know nothing about yet. And can't wait to see it. And I'm going to plug it March 30th on Disney Plus.
Why? Why are you plugging Disney Plus?
Because we were going to transition into your hatred for Disney.
Yeah, I guess that's the last thing we can talk about. So, I believe that when we did the video together and the podcast, I think it did well because you talked about Disney World and your time there for your holiday.
Yeah.
And I think I generally talk shit about it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what people resonated with. I would say let's go into like a deeper dive of Disney park news in the ones where we're like in a video together.
Okay.
I think like we should have like a more
Discussion about it.
substantial version of that, like for when we do it together, because that will be the thing that maybe people resonate with more in your audience, because they want to hear all your Disney park bullshit news.
It's not bullshit news, first of all.
It's all bullshit.
It's
news.
not bullshit
The
news.
buckets are
Disney,
out.
Disney. If you go to Disneyland, that means you're freaking happy, man.
No.
Yeah.
It means you're the saddest
Nope.
adult alive.
Nope. Disneyland is for adults also. Not just for
Yeah,
kids.
Severely mentally disabled adults
I did not say that.
and retired.
Hate on Jason on that one, because I love Disney. I like the theme parks. More Disneyland than Disney World, but still, I like the theme parks.
Right. And said you should be like in therapy.
I do not need therapy for going to freaking
Yes,
theme
you
parks.
do. Yes, you do.
And I don't go as often as I want to go. And I have the damn Magic Key Pass,
You
which
can't
I gotta
go
make
if they're
reservations
sold out.
for.
What if they're sold out? You can't go.
Yeah, exactly. But that's alright. I still have it, which means I could try to go.
So
It's not like
silly.
before where I used to be like, I could go. Now I could try to go.
So silly. Such a dumb idea. I'm glad that Disney responded to that whole thing. But that's what I'm saying. Let's save this for when we're together. We talk about all the bullshit. You talk about Figment popcorn buckets. And what I think the people who were standing in line should have been doing, they should have been walking so they don't lose their goddamn feet to diabetes.
Wow.
You seen them people in that line? Fucking talk about a world from the Wall-E movies. Those people are all fucking levitating chairs away.
Wow.
Abandoning Earth and making trash into metal cubes and shit. I don't even know what that movie was about.
That is Jason's opinion. It is not mine. We do not condone this on
fucking
Mikey's
fact.
Adventures.
It's a fucking fact. You're gonna wait 4 hours for a popcorn bucket?
Hey,
Because it's a collectible?
I have popcorn buckets that I waited for like an hour for.
And guess what? I think you're sad for having them.
I have the Simba one, and I got that one during the pandemic.
Ugh.
I'm gonna show it next time you're here. I'm gonna show you that symbol one.
You're the worst ever, and I'm mad that there's these things that exist in the world.
What I haven't done is go sit on Boba Fett's chair on I think it's on Downtown Disney.
What?
Yeah.
But how will you have really lived your life then?
Exactly.
Oh man. Why no Slagathor today?
I don't know. She's in her room right now.
Bitch.
She's
She
in her room
wants to do all
today.
this shit, wants to be in the thing, wants people to comment, she don't even show up.
Well, it took me almost an hour to fix the damn camera, and I don't even know if I'm recording good. But cause
Find out.
last time I recorded it, the sound was all messed up because I didn't have time to fix it, and then it took me an hour, and I still didn't fix it right because you called early, and I'm like, yeah, I'm in the middle of fixing this camera to get it working, and I cannot see the video, so I'm like hoping everything came out good.
Oh, because you're doing it that other way that we did the last time.
Yeah, because when I did it the other way, it looked weird, and when I do it the other way, it looks way better.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I have the right right settings for the light. It's all a mess, but you know, the 5 people that watch this video, they like it. So
Dancing TikToks.
I do have that light.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You're ready to make dancing TikToks now.
Yeah, and then it has a little holder in the middle, so you can like the phone is levitated.
Yeah, no, that's silly.
What do you mean that's silly?
Too much. It's too much crap.
It's perfect.
You get too much crap, man. Anyway, well, let's wrap up the technical error-filled episode. I'm gonna go.
That what you're gonna call it? The technical error filled episode.
I don't know. Is that what you want to call it? If it is, I'll change the name.
Let's call it the best day ever at Disneyland.
I'm definitely not calling it that. I call it Disneyland is for saddies.
That's only in the podcast, so you'll see that. If you go to Apple or Spotify, you'll see that title right there, and you can talk crap to Jason for it.
Saddies and fatties love Disney.
I'm shaking my head right now. That's why I'm quiet.
I imagine you are, but you're not doing it for the right medium, man. This is an audio podcast.
And a video podcast.
It's only a video podcast because you need to film it.
Yeah.
You need to have content.
Exactly. If not, I wouldn't have content because I haven't done nothing. I don't go out no more because of Omicron. I end up like you.
Why? That's not why.
Well, this weekend was also playoff weekend, so I don't really go out during playoff weekend.
False. You've not gone out any weekend for the last 18 weekends. Alright, wrap it up. Do all your plug bullshit.
Alright, for those people listening on Spotify or on Apple, go join me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Mikey's Adventures YT, Mikey's Adventures YT, and I also have this YouTube recording right now. The people that are watching know what I'm talking about. Mikey's Adventures on YouTube. Go follow me there.
Know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because they're watching me right now. So I don't have to plug to go watch my YouTube. They're already watching my YouTube. I don't have to plug for them that. I'm just plugging it for the podcast on Apple.
I appreciate that. You can find me at Dr. Farts on Getter.
Dr. Farts on Getter.
So, I update to my goal. I have not been banned from the service,
Ah.
but I am banned from commenting on live videos.
Wow.
So that's something.
And soon you'll be banned from commenting everywhere
I hope so.
for your foul mouth against Disney.
I fucking hope so. Bring it on, mouse. You'd suck this dick.
Used to be all about the mouse.
Yeah, back when I was sad. And the child abuse that they had taught me was ingrained in my brain.
There was no child abuse that they
All
teach.
child abuse. Every part of it's child abuse.
Even the cartoons.
Every cartoon, especially.
You have not ridden on the best ride at Disneyland yet, which is the Star Wars Rise of the Resistance.
Because I don't want to.
You're sad.
I'm not sad.
You're a sad person.
Sad.
But we'll leave this for next time, because I know we'll have an argument about it, and it's gonna... We'll leave it for when you're here, and you could be on camera doing your little pointing and all this, and I'll tell you why theme parks are good for people.
No, it's impressive that they build a fantasy world from Star Wars that children can go to.
And adults.
Just because the adults can go doesn't mean they should go.
But they are allowed to.
Sure, they're allowed to.
Disney said it's for children and adults. Disney said.
No.
There is a quote out there that says
Disney is for children.
And adults.
And some maladjusted adults will also glom on to the idea that the only time they were ever happy in their childhood was when it revolved around being plopped in front of a television to be suckled at the teat of babysitter Disney.
Nope.
Accurate statement.
Nope.
Accurate
Nope.
statement. People do not have just these things that are like, oh man, I just had fun here once when I was 10 and that really kept me coming back for life to spend thousands of dollars on a thing that I couldn't spend in any other way to enjoy life.
What? I got a TIE Fighter freaking popcorn bucket up here. Everybody wants one of those.
Hard not to say offensive words. That's the name of the episode. It's the name of the episode. You make it so hard to not say offensive words. And the description is just going to be Jason's angry.
Everybody should be angry at you for not liking Disney.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck you.
Offensive words.
That you made me say them.
I did not make you do anything.
You made me do it. You're lucky I forgot that I was going to name the episode something, because I already forgot the name of it. So now it's going to be a real crapshoot.
You said... try not to use offensive words.
Oh. Yeah, but it was funnier than that. And it was all in caps in my brains. Anyway, I lost it.
Something about Disneyland, of course.
Fuck it, I don't give a shit. We'll see what it turns out to be.
What?
Anyway, have a wonderful evening wherever anybody's listening. And bye to Michael's to the YouTube audience.
Bye to the YouTube audience. Bye to the podcast audience. Go Niners. And I'll see you guys next time on this podcast.
We'll be talking Royal Rumble and Disney.
Yes.
Because both are the things that are happening.
In about 2 weeks.
I thought Royal Rumble is this Saturday.
No, it's in 2 weeks. A week from this Saturday.
What the fuck is this Saturday then?
Niner versus Green Bay.
I don't care about that.
Oh, everybody's going to care about that when Niners kick their ass.
I might still not know what day or time it is. Bye.
All right, then. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, bye. And that was the end of the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Thank you for staying with me. There's a little bit of a playoff talk. So if you don't want to hear about NFL, you could just say goodbye now. Thank you for watching. But let's go and talk about the NFL playoffs this week. We got Niners versus Green Bay. We got Rams versus Tampa Bay. We got on the other side Bengals versus Bills, I believe. And Tennessee, or is it Tennessee versus Bills? And no, not Tennessee versus Bills. Tennessee versus, who's the other team that won? Kansas City. Oh, Kansas City. See, I'm not good with AFC. AFC sucks. I'm going to look it up. I want to make sure it's all correct. AFC playoff picture now. All right. Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. It's loading. It is loading. Damn, it's taking too long. It doesn't tell me the playoff picture, though. What the hell? NFL Network? Here we go. A bracket. Who cares about the AFC, right? Right? I'm joking to you all, to you AFC people. But I'm going to give you my picks this week, like I did last week. And hopefully it works again. All right. Oh, there it is. Kansas City versus Cincinnati. And the Bills will play Tennessee? No, that's not right. Yeah. Bengals versus Tennessee. Bills versus Kansas City. At Kansas City. Sorry about that. Here we go. I'm going to do the AFC first because who cares about the AFC? The Bengals and Tennessee Titans. I ain't going to predict the Tennessee Titans are going to run all over the Bengals. As much as the Bengals look good against the Raiders. Thank you, Bengals, for kicking their ass. Well, they didn't kick their ass, but you won. Tennessee's going to destroy the Bengals with their running game. I don't know if their running back's coming back, but if he does, Bengals don't have a chance. Kansas City versus Buffalo, that's going to be a great game. And I'm going for an upset there. Bills will take this one. And I think it's going to be Bills versus Tennessee for the AFC Championships. Over to the most important championship, the NFC Championship. We have the Rams versus Tampa Bay. Sorry, Rams. I know I live in LA. I'm not a Rams fan. Tom Brady. That's all I got to say. And then Green Bay versus the 49ers. We all know who's going to win this game. I'm biased. I'm picking the 49ers no matter what. Then I'll choose correctly. But yeah, it sounds like I think I'm going to lose. Hell no. We're going to kick their ass. We're going to run over them. They beat us by 3 with freaking field goal. We didn't have our players that time. So now, payback. This Saturday, 5 o'clock Eastern time, I think, or something like that. 5 o'clock, whatever. Niners will win. And with that, those are my picks. I picked Niners, Tennessee, Tampa Bay, and Bills. There you have it. Those are my picks for this week. And then I'll see you guys next time on this podcast, The Ride Home. And for everybody watching here on Mike's Adventure, thank you for joining. Please subscribe. Please like this video. It helps me out a lot if you like this video. I know I'm still working some kinks here, making it better for you guys. So thank you for watching. That was your little 20-minute extra on YouTube after the podcast. So the podcast people will not listen to this part. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.